Hello everyone, this is Mimi here, designer of the team, and this is the Springs update for the 22nd of June 2021. A lot of design work done in this sprint, still around payments, sort of improving the overall experience that admins have around the payment feature, making tweaks here and there for different flows, as well as the user interface design of the application as well. So currently we have added a couple of new flows to the application, and we've been able to improve upon some existing flows. There's still a lot of work to be done regarding this feature, and we are hoping to keep going, working on that even in the next sprint. So first thing I'd like to demo today is the flow for recording a new payment. So initially, what we had is just the ability to record just one payment. But as the application is being used now by the staff for the cities that we have, um, there's now the need to be able to make payments towards multiple plots. So this is the flow showing that. So I toggle this and then I can see all plots numbers associated to this account. So there's also still a lot of brainstorming that we are doing concerning overall payments and concerning this that I showed here. So questions that we need to answer, like for existing flows that we have, like why do you have to have a payment plan before a plot can be displayed on the plots on the record a payment screen? How can we make that flow better and more helpful and straightforward to people that use the platform? But for this, we have ability to add amounts to each plot, and then the total amounts to this. So this is still going to be improved upon such that you have the balance remaining for each plot, for each plan here, so you can make more payments than is necessary for the particular plan. So this is a payment towards multiple plots, and I have to click pay, and I've been able to pay. This is the flow from the dashboard. It's different such that you have to input the username here. Here, this is the payment flow from the payments, the user's payment page itself. So it's sort of the same flow here as well. It's actually the same flow here as well. So each breakdown amounts to the total amount that we have here. Also, there's been a lot of feedback concerning search and how search has not been really easy to use or intuitive or really helpful. So we've decided to improve upon the search feature such that as I'm typing this name, for instance, I see all suggestions regarding this name. I'm associated with this name. And I can also be able to differentiate. So there's this case where we have multiple names, same names across multiple accounts. So all names in this case means that show here, and then there's no way for you to differentiate. So sorry, currently we've changed it, rather this design solves that issue. So you have your avatar here, your user type, as well as your NRC number, which can be used to differentiate. So that's way more helpful. For this flow, before we didn't have a way to sorry about that. So currently on the transactions page, you are not able to click to view transaction details. So we've made designs for this page. We had this before when we were working with invoices, but ever since the entire cleanup for the payments feature, we decided to scrap that, and we have a new model here. So here you can see transaction details for this particular transaction, and you can see each associated payments towards each each plan. So you see each individual payments that the deposit was disbursed into different payments or different payment plans that it was disbursed into for different plots. So here I can go here to see the actual payment. So here I can see that this payment is the one that I wanted to view. So this is what's highlighted here, and then it should go back after a couple of minutes. On the other hand, this is the plans page, and you have all payments made towards this particular plan here. So I can click on this plan, this payment, for instance, to see more details concerning it. And then I can see all the payment details for this, and then the associated transaction or deposit, as I would like to call it. Also, I can now go ahead to click view the transaction as well, and then I can see the individual payments, transaction or deposit on the transactions page. So that flow currently has been designed for. Another flow that we've been trying to discuss is the flow between plans and payments currently. So that's really broken because you have to switch between here and then the plots page. But currently we have worked on the redesign for that. So this we are here yet to confirm, but what we are proposing now is that as a user, you're taken to the plans page. So you can see all your plans, can see total balance, I can see total deposits. So deposits here, I'd like to refer to as transactions. So the terminology here would still be confirmed on from the staff as in question. So I would click all deposits here to view all deposits and see deposits associated or transactions associated with this account. I can go ahead to cancel the payment as well. So it gives a better flow than having to go through clicking multiple tabs to go through plans and deposits, since both of them are actually associated with one another. Another thing worked on is also similar to the search bar that we have, that you currently don't have a way to differentiate users from one another. So on the record payments modal, there's also an issue. So we'll be having the ability to have your name, user type, and then NRC number. Also, this is the flow for recording a new payment. So this is a flow, or rather something I would like to say a test. So trying to figure out, or rather solve the issue between having to flow between making a payment and then being able to create a plan for the payment and also plots from the payments page. So you don't have to go back to properties here to create a new plot, or you don't have to go to the individual's property details on the properties page to add the payments plan. So I want to be able to do all of those from here, and that is this is what I'm proposing currently. So you click on the plot number, you click on the, you can go ahead to, this is the drop down, you can go ahead to add a new plot for this user if you want to, and then goes through the properties creation flow with the ownership already pre-selected, since you're selecting this from the user's page. So I'll click on this basic 0009 now. So in this instance, I'm not able to make payment for the plan since there's no payment plan attached to the plot. So I can now go ahead here to add a purchase plan here and to that particular plot, and then I save. So when I save, it takes me back here, and I'm able to pay, make payment for this. Also, one quick thing that we also added is the ability to show search results. So I applied a filter here, so I want to see how many results that have come out based on my filter. So now I can see the total search results regarding this filter that I put in here. Would be continuing payments in next sprint, working on payments, and also working on the security flow since we have Ciudad Marzan on board now. Looking forward to next sprint.